Is the Hipfire broken in the new PUBG Bubble new state? We're going to take a look at that in this video. I had some issues that happened to me when I was playing the alpha. Of course, we are in the alpha, so there is a lot to do to this game. Are these just bugs, or is this a real problem heading for us with the new game? Let's get started. As I said before, Goonies, as I was playing the alpha, I noticed, particularly with assault rifles, that I was having a hipfire issue. However, when I tested submachine guns, there was no issue. So I think this is relegated to assault rifles only, and so therefore when we go to the range to test them, I'll only be firing assault rifles. Now, the two assault rifles I chose were the ones that I had some issues with in game, which was the Scar and the Burl, the M762 Burl. Now, are all assault rifles faltered on hipfire? I don't really know. The alpha's closed. I only tested those. Didn't really have time to test a whole lot. I really wanted to take my time and just play the game. With that being said, let's take a look at what I did test, and let's see the results of that testing. And you guys give me your opinions on hipfire in new state. Alright, so here's the first example of one of the times that I noticed that the hipfire wasn't tracking. You'll notice right there, it looked like I had the goods on this guy. I started hip firing. Let's watch it in slow-mo. I got a headshot there, but look at all these misses though. And that kind of made me kind of feel upset because I thought I should have had this guy. Maybe I'm just bad. You guys let me know in the comments, but I felt I should have had this dude. Now here's another example of hipfire that actually worked, and this was the last two, me and this other guy's last two alive. Right here, I take him down. Now let's slow-mo this. Of course, I go all toxic on him right here. Boom, boom. I'm getting hit markers, and he's down. Now I'm using an M416 in that, and not a M762 Burl. Maybe the hipfire is better on the M416. I don't really know, but this is with submachine guns, and the hipfire is clean, as you see right here. And right here, boom, done. Super clean. And right here, now I showed this clip because of the long range of the Tommy gun hipfire. Now, of course, it's just the Tommy gun that I'm including in this, but look at that. All submachine guns that I did test seem to have the same results. So now we're going to go to the range, and now we're going to fire. We're going to be firing the Burl here, I think. Yep, this is the Burl. This is hipfire. I'm trying to control it, but it's pretty rough. I'm not sure what the setup was. I think, yeah, tactical grip. I did possibly have a suppressor on the Burl, which definitely would have caused some inconclusive results. However, on my my Scar L, I think I'm using a compensator, so that is the best setup, obviously. But as you've seen with that pattern, it's all over the place on the hipfire, and this is in the standing position hipfire. This is with the Scar L. Now this is in the crouch position, and to me it looks like we're getting a little bit better result with the Burl. Let's watch the scatter pattern. Still scattering a lot. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking, just looking at this and how erratic these patterns are, in my opinion, I think ADSing is probably going to be your best bet in new state. I think hipfire, unless you're with a submachine gun, it's going to be inconsistent, and you may get taken down when you had the goods on somebody and should have got the win on the engagement. So just based on these test results as of right now, and this is in the prone position, yeah, I'm not liking this whole hipfire thing. Yeah, look at that. That's in the prone position, and not even, you can't even stay close with the Burl. Just look at them. They're everywhere. I mean, they're hitting like a shotgun, honestly. So unless you're like right on top of somebody where literally you can't miss them, this to me is pretty conclusive that the hipfire is too inconsistent and it will probably ruin some games for you, some chicken dinners. So I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. I mean, obviously, when I done this testing, I didn't have a lot of time. The alpha was ending literally at 12 o'clock that night. I think I started playing on the last night at, I don't know, I think I started at around 9 or 10 o'clock and only had a little bit of time. So I played some games, and I played in the range here. And that's all I had time. I didn't get any recorded footage. My capture card wouldn't work the first 2 nights. The last night I ended up just using the screen recorder on the Red Magic 6. But it did work, and I got this footage. But like I said, I could not do conclusive testing. Did not have enough time. However, when this game comes out, we will revisit this. But as of right now, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that we need more testing, or do you think that maybe I'm onto something here? Maybe the Hipfire is a little bit too inconsistent to utilize unless you're at shotgun range, like really up close, or if you're using a submachine gun. That's kind of my opinion. I'm thinking with assault rifles, it's really ADS only, and I'm thinking with your submachine guns that you can kind of do the whole Hipfire thing. That's my opinion on it. Let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear from you. If you guys like this type of content and you are ready to watch some of this type of content when New State comes out, definitely hit that subscribe button. You might have to watch some other content. Until then, I'll be playing PUBG Mobile, of course, but when New State comes out, I'll definitely be heading that way. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching the video. With that being said, I'm out of here, guys.